Hey everyone, I'm here today to do a quick color spotlight for you. I am going to show you main attraction Apricot. I happen to have her on right now in the wig called Broadway, which I absolutely love. So this is Broadway in the color Apricot. Let's get this focused in. Wow. First of all, I love Broadway with all my heart. I have had Broadway in about 5 different colors. I have a review of Broadway in the color Nutmeg. I also have, I think, a 5-color comparison of main attraction colors. And I just filmed a video on the color Butternut in this same wig. I just love Broadway. I can't get over it, and I can't explain it because she's a basic cap wig, and I typically don't go for basic cap wigs, but I absolutely love Broadway. So we're going to talk about Apricot, but I just wanted to give another plug for Broadway because it's such a cute piece and it's so affordable. Retails about $125 or $130. Unfortunately, you can't get discounts very often on main attraction wigs, but if you can find a discount or a sale, I would snap it up because it's such a good piece and it's high quality. I'm actually going to do a quick comparison with my Nutmeg and talk a little bit about, because that one is well loved, and how it's been wearing over time. So, Apricot. So pretty. This is not a rooted color. So for those of you who don't like rooting, you can rejoice because this is not rooted. So this is such a pretty, kind of a, it's like a strawberry blonde, light auburn brown. I'm going to tell you what I found in my research on this color, but I just want you to be able to see and see no rooting. So I found 2 different color descriptions of this color when I looked online. One of them said, let me get back to it here. Soft, natural auburn blended with natural light brown. So that's one description. Soft, natural auburn blended with natural light brown. And then the other description I found says, I can get to it, dark strawberry blonde with dark blonde highlights. I would lean toward the first description. When I look at this, I think of a light auburn brown. That's what I think of. There aren't strong visible highlights. If you really study the fibers, you might be able to see kind of what that second description was talking about with some kind of light strawberry blonde, but it's definitely not a highlighted piece. It's very, very well blended. And so if you really like kind of the light brown, light auburn, kind of strawberry blonde, but not too light, this is a really great color. I absolutely think that my light brunettes who can lean a little towards the red can wear this color. For me personally, I love the color. I just wish there was a little bit of rooting. I just like rooting on wigs. For me, if they're lighter than kind of a medium brown, they don't look as natural to my eye because I am a dark brunette. That's kind of my natural hair color. So it can be difficult for me to not have a rooted color, which this one is not rooted. So I will get outside for you guys, but I just wanted to quickly show you this color. I actually purchased this wig from eBay, and the reason I did that was to do this color spotlight. I saw this one and Butternut by the same seller, and I think they were the same seller, and they had an offer. You know, if you've ever purchased on eBay, sometimes people set up the sale as a bidding so that you have to bid and then people can outbid you. Sometimes they'll put it as a buy it now, and so you just purchase it for whatever price they listed. And sometimes they'll allow an offer option where you can make an offer. I really like to do that when I can to see if I can get a better deal on a wig. And so when I made an offer on both of these, they accepted my offer, and I figured even if the colors weren't for me, I would have the opportunity to do this review for you guys, and then I could sell. Even if I lost $10, $15 on the sale, I would be okay with that because it would give me content for you guys that you could see a color that I wouldn't normally buy, and I'd make most of my money back and I'd end up helping a wig sister with a great deal. So for me, that's a win all around. Sometimes I do buy wigs just for the purpose of reviewing them if I think that I won't lose a lot of money on it, because let's face it, I mean, it doesn't make sense for me to lose a ton of money, but it is fun for me to get to try these different colors. So this is Apricot. Now quickly, before I get outside, I want to just show you really quickly this one compared to Nutmeg. Now the colors, I mean, they're a little similar. Nutmeg is just a lot more heavily highlighted. You can see all the highlights and has so many more colors running through her. But I think from a kind of a lightness standpoint, they're not terribly different. You know, so if you can go this light, I think either one of them is good. It just depends on if you like highlights or don't like highlights. So I want you to look at this one. I'm gonna go all sides for you. I know this is just a color spotlight, but since I got her on. Okay, so this is brand new. I think the person who sold her reviewed her because she is a reviewer, and I buy from her a lot. I can link her eBay store in the description, but she is new. So now compare this one to my Nutmeg. I've had this one for over a year. She just got a bath. I just washed her yesterday. So she's been hanging upside down and drying. So let me get her arranged here. I love this wig so much. I wore her a ton last summer. I haven't really worn her yet this year because we're just getting into the warmer weather now. This is a really light color for me, so I tend to not wear it except in the summer when I have a little bit of a tan and when sort of these light highlighted colors kind of come back into fashion. All right, so this is my well-loved Nutmeg Broadway. Let me do a spin for you on this one. And I'm showing this to you so you can see how it wears over time. I think she's wearing amazing. You know, prior to washing, I didn't wash her before I stored her away last year, and I think Taz warns us against that. Don't put your wigs away dirty, I think I saw in one of her videos, but I had just, you know, I didn't know that I wasn't going to wear her again after I stored her away, and so she really needed a bath. So I did wash her up. Prior to that, she was looking a little worse for wear. She was looking a little clumpy, but now she's got her kind of curl back. She's got the spring in her step back. So I would say I've worn this one about 25 times. I have so many wigs that I don't wear them a lot, but I did wear her like for a period of a week or two. I wore her like 5 times in those weeks, and then I wore her sporadically throughout the rest of the summer. She's fantastic for updos. I wore her like up in a ponytail quite a bit and then pulled. I just love doing this with wigs like this where you can pull the curls down in the back and on the sides. It just makes it so like kind of a romantic look and really realistic. So that's another, this one is really great for styling. Headbands, clips, ponytails, you know, really messing with these curls. And with these sort of side swept bangs, I think it's perfect. I am not a bang girl and I don't like full bangs, but these I can manage. So anyway, I just wanted to quickly, since I had you here and I was showing you the color Apricot, I wanted to talk a little bit about just Broadway the wig and how it wears over time. It's doing fantastic. So I highly recommend the wig. And so now you've seen Apricot, and I will have a review of the color Butternut out there as well. I don't know when I'll get both of these uploaded, but you can just, you know, stay tuned for that or do a search for that if it's, you know, been a few months. And if you have questions, let me know, but stick around. I'll show you Apricot outside. Thanks for watching. All right, everyone, here we go. Apricot outside. Such a really pretty kind of light brownish auburn. Beautiful, beautiful color. No rooting. You can easily add rooting with markers, furniture markers, Copic markers. I have videos on both, and I have done both, and it works great. especially on a color like this. Let's get out here so you can get some different lighting on this color. Isn't it green and beautiful out here? Oh, we've missed this. All right, so hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Apricot by Main Attraction. Thanks for watching.